Hi everyone, this is my question and answer video. I've never done one of these before. I'm going to go through my Facebook and my Twitter and basically read out a couple of the questions that people have been asking me. And sorry if I don't mention your one, it's just there's quite a few to read out. So the first one is from someone called Aaron James, and it's: do you have any tips for songwriting, lyric writing and aspiring solo artists? Yes, I do. I would say the biggest thing that I've ever been able to teach myself is try not to worry what people think too much, because when I was in school I was a totally different person to what I am now. When I was in school I used to suffer with panic attacks and had to see a counsellor and that type of thing, and now I just sing because I absolutely love it and because I can't do anything else. Like, I only know how to sing. So I'd say that's the first thing, is just don't worry what people think at all. And songwriting and lyric writing, just, I know it sounds really cheesy, but just whatever comes to mind and get in the zone. And I write about what a lot of artists write about, and that's about girlfriends or just life in general, I think. So there's that one. I hope that helps. The next one is Katie Prentice. That's quite similar. She said, what inspires you to write music? And it is family and friends and life in general. I'm just going to shoot through these because there's some really cool questions in here. Rachel Woodhams said, what's the best experience you've had since being on The Voice that's made you think, wow, I'm actually on my way to where I want to be? I think if I didn't go on The Voice, I wouldn't have been able to do certain things that I get to do now. I've been able to meet some amazing people, some really lovely people. I've been able to play some gigs that I don't think I would have been able to play before, and some of the opportunities I've had, such as supporting Shane from Westlife, doing my own gigs where I've been able to sell them out. I mean, that's one of the biggest achievements for me, is knowing that people want to come to my gigs and watch me sing. So I don't think that's something I would have been able to do before the show. Did The Voice change your life from Destiny Still? I think it changed it in a promotion sense. You get a lot of people that now know you, and obviously an online presence and things. But I think in a personal level, it doesn't do what a lot of people think it does, and that's what the song Footsteps is about, and that's actually about what people think it's like being on a TV show and what it's actually like. So it changed my life in a promotional sense, and people knowing me and knowing my music, so that's good. But on a personal level, not lots, if that makes any sense. Donna Mitchell, what song in history do you wish you had written or sung as your own? I would definitely say the song that I sung on the show, I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt, is probably one of my favourite songs of all time. And if I was able to write that and it was my original song, I would be very happy. I think that's probably the song that I wish that I wrote, and I think that's what I really like. I love that song. Okay, Holly Williams has got a good one here. What's your favourite song you have recorded from your EP? They're all very meaningful to me. There's a song on there called We Are the Same that's basically about how similar I am to my dad, and I know a lot of people say, oh, of course, because it's your dad, but like, I remember asking my parents ages ago, well, is it weird having children? Like, what's it like watching your children grow up? And for me, that's one thing that, you know, that song means the world to me, because we are the same. It's about us being the same. There's that one. Footsteps, obviously, like I was saying, is about, you know, the journey and things. And there's another one on there called Give It. There's four on there, but Give It's another one that means a lot, and that's about when you're really trying to do what you enjoy, but you can't please everyone. So yeah, there's one from Tracy Reynolds that says, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I would like it if everyone knew my music and knew my songs. I mean, there's nothing better than going to a gig singing and people singing your song back. I remember watching Ed Sheeran a couple of weeks back, and that was incredible. Like, people singing, like 20,000 people in the O2 singing one of Ed Sheeran's songs. That's my dream. There's one here from Emma Hutchinson. Does your sister sing? So my mum and dad and my sister are, like, they will admit it as well. I don't know where I get music and singing from, but my mum always says, oh, your sister can sing, you know, you should get her into doing it. And I don't want to be horrible, but she doesn't really sing. She sings in the shower, but that's probably about it. There's one here from Nathan Spice Parsons. If you got the opportunity to duet with a well-known singer, who would it be? I've already done it, I think, with the person who I wanted to, and that was Kylie Minogue and Justin Timberlake. Even though I didn't sing with Justin Timberlake, I was on stage with him, and that's, for me, that's cool. I got to sing with his band. So that's that one. So I've got another one here from Jackie Hastings, and she says, what's your biggest dream and do you think you will achieve it? My biggest dream is definitely to do a world tour. I mean, I'd love to do a world tour. If it happens, I would love it if that happens, and I think I've just got to carry on, keep singing. I mean, I'm never going to stop singing, but keep doing music all the time, and hopefully one day it will happen, and I really hope it does, because I would love to do that. Kerry Woodhams, if you could change one decision you made on The Voice, what would it be and why? That's a really good question, because a lot of the decisions sometimes you don't get to make, you know. Some of the songs and stuff that I sung, obviously you can't sing certain songs because of copyright and that type of thing, and some songs, you know, they say try it out, it will really work, and there's a lot of songs that I sung and I thought, no, it won't ever work, like 1,000 Miles and Missing You. I weren't too sure on them, but I'm hoping that they come out okay on the TV, you know, when people watch them back. I would definitely say that my strongest performance was I Can't Make You Love Me, or Sex on Fire was another one, and I would have liked to have performed I Can't Make You Love Me in the final, but I think it just depends on what other people are singing and things as well, and you can't all sing all slow songs and that type of thing. So that's what I would change if I could have changed it, definitely. I would have sung some of the songs in a different order. Glenn Nash, what was the first record or CD that you ever bought and why? I remember going to Tesco's and buying the Eminem album, and there was a song on it called Toy Soldiers, and that's the only track I ever listened to, and put it on in the car straight away as soon as I bought it. I don't know why my parents let me get it, because the first couple of lines were just swear words, and my mum and dad just looked at each other and thought, we should probably turn this off. But that was, I think that's the last one I can remember. But I remember buying a lot of like, I remember buying like Boys to Men and a lot of the soul albums and stuff, and things like that. Right, I've got one here from Amanda Boots, which says, how and when did you get into singing? When I was really young, like 4 or 5, according to my mum, I started humming the nursery rhyme, Now I Know My ABC. And I think just as I got older, it just sort of, I think that was the first sign, and then didn't really sing again until I was in primary school. And I remember singing in my nan and granddad's garden. I had a broken wrist because I fell off my bike, and I was singing on my sister's karaoke machine actually, that I don't think she ever used because she was more into playing with Action Men. But yeah, so I done that and then went to secondary school, didn't sing until like, I think like year 11 or year 10, like just as I was leaving more or less. And I remember seeing a girl in the classroom opposite, her name was Ebony, I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning her, but she was the one that actually got me more or less into singing again when we was at secondary school. And yeah, she was great, and we sung a couple of assemblies, and that's thanks to her in a way as well, I think, is sort of where I am today. So yeah, that's how I got into singing and doing music. Right, I've got one here from Fred Clark, which says, what has been your highlight of the year? For me, it still really stands out, and I know I've mentioned it, but singing on stage, being surprised by Kylie Minogue and singing on stage at the O2 with Justin Timberlake and his band, and he was conducting the band while I was singing, and I mean, God, what I would do to relive that moment again, honestly, I would love to go back and do that again. So that is probably my highlight of the year. I've got one here from Caroline Cobb, which says, do you ever have to pinch yourself and say, wow, I did this and this is amazing? During the show, yes, definitely. I mean, singing in front of 4 superstars, you know, they're not just pop stars. You've got Tom Jones, Ricky Wilson, and they're both amazing people. You've got Kylie and will.i.am, who are incredible, like honestly lovely people. And you're singing in front of these people, you just think, this isn't right. This is, I mean, I'm a boy from Gillingham. This is really, really weird. I've just been singing in pubs since I was 15, 16, and that's been great. And now I'm singing in front of 4 superstars, and I mean, that's incredible. Just, I couldn't believe it at the time. And when I talk about it, it's still like, whoa, I can't believe I've done it. So definitely around that time, I had to pinch myself. I never expected to get through to the final. I honestly didn't. And for me, it was a great achievement. I was really happy with it, and I was happy with. I mean, of course, I was happy with hanging out with Kylie Minogue, but I mean, it was amazing. It was really good fun. It was really good fun. I've got one here from Joey Fontanes, which says, any messages for your fans in the States? Yes, you have a lot of them here. Also, we need to have you perform here during the summer. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I know there's a Jamie Johnson with a Y out in America who does a lot of the country music. So every time people try and search me on Google, that's what comes up and stuff. So, and he is great, by the way. So it's great to see that people have got this one. I always worry if they've got the wrong Jamie Johnson though, but hopefully they haven't, because I would love to go out to America and tour and gig and just play music and travel around really and sing to people, and yeah, for sure. So thank you very much for that. That's honestly, it means the world. I've got one here from Matt McGonigal, which says, have you ever worn a wedding dress? Yes, I have. Right, that's all the questions I've got for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be doing lots more vlogs and loads more challenges. Make sure you check them all out on YouTube. And if you'd like to buy my brand new EP Footsteps, then feel free to go onto my website just here, and you can download it, or you can buy a signed hard copy that I will post out to you. And on top of that, please look out for my official video coming out for the song Footsteps. And hopefully you'll like it, and thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. 'Cause I'm putting this love in your heart.